On the whole trip, nothing wrecked my windshield the way that Clark County and Day County, South Dakota's bug populations ruined my windscreen with their bodies. I visited my friend Nashty. I saw his cat. And then I cleaned off my bumper. And then I cleaned it more. Good morning. We are in South Dakota. We are driving through South Dakota Lake Country. I drove through it last night a little bit, just at the right golden twilight hour to get thousands and thousands of insects dead on my windshield. It was incredible. It was like it was raining bugs. But with this much water out on the land, sure, why not? Oh, do you guys see that guy flying off? I think I spooked him. But we are now in Minnesota. Oh, there's some kind of ducks on the river. Who are these guys? Diving birds. And I think I spooked something else. I wonder what I scared up out of there. Whoa, did he swim all the way over? I think he did. There's that crane. I think this is the state line. Cutting through the water here. Whoa, another big guy took off down there. I'm gonna see if there are any cicadas. See the grasshopper? He'll probably jump away. go. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Benson ever since the fire went out. I'm gonna Benson, I'm gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm gonna Benson. Goodbye, Benson town. Here we are in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we are crossing the Mississippi River. We have passed through Minnesota, and we are now crossing, just shortly now, the St. Croix River, which will bring us into Wisconsin. The evening's drawing to a close on another day. I'm 13 miles out of Eau Claire, Wisconsin, where I'll be staying tonight, visiting my brother Xavier, metaphorical internet podcast brother, but brother nonetheless. I'm excited to see him. I guess we'll talk in the morning. YouTube video. As you can see, the landscape is got a lot more hills to it, a lot more water, a lot more trees. We're still in the great wide agricultural district in the heart of America. We won't be getting out of that at all. I mean, I guess when we get to the Upper Peninsula. But even there. Wisconsin, headed north, and we're going to be visiting a buddy of mine up in Duluth, a botanist friend, which is great. I'm super happy to hang out with him. And speaking of botany, the plants along the roadside have gotten really interesting, including if you see these kind of, you probably see them as black dots or red dots. Those are sumac that are going off, that where their drupes, the big clusters of fruits and flowers are all happening. And those, you can turn them into a tea, most of them. They're quite a medicinal plant. We just passed a small colony, but you'll see that they'll take up kind of like the whole hillside when they do find good purchase. I think there's some coming up on the right here. See them growing down by the riverside all over Pennsylvania. I think a different species than the one we're seeing. The one I'm used to grows tree height. These all seem to be... here's a big patch. Yeah! Those are only growing kind of bush height. And the leaves are much, much smaller than the sumac in Pittsburgh. Just a bit of Wisconsin lake country for y'all. That is a coffin installation truck. I'm going to give it a wide berth. So we are looking out over Lake Superior into Michigan. The hills beyond there, that's Michigan. Tons of birch trees. I haven't seen these guys in many, many, many states. Cool. This is not just any construction zone. They are rebuilding the Wisconsin-Michigan border here. It looks like they've scraped off the other side of the highway and piled it up right there, and then they'll be laying down more new highway. To the far right, but there you can see the welcome signs. Pure Michigan. Oh yeah. We've crossed a small creek that serves as the boundary. There's a rest center. We're not going to go there. But we are in the town of Ironwood, Michigan. We might stop here. We're up in the Upper Peninsula, the UP, where the Upers live, and somewhere in the last mile or two, we crossed a county line and very quietly slipped into Eastern Time. Most of Michigan is on Eastern Time. A little bit of Michigan, a couple of counties in the far west of the Upper Peninsula. Hey, Crow, get out of our way. We're on Eastern Time now. Whoa. That guy was all messed up. Anyway, yeah, we're on the Eastern Time Zone. We've left God's time, and now we're on the time zone of the East Coast. Lord help us all.